Greetings, seekers of truth and wisdom. Today we explore a concept so profound it has the power to reshape our understanding of life itself. This concept is known as the butterfly effect, and it holds the key to unraveling the mysteries of why everything happens to you. Imagine a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil. This tiny action, seemingly insignificant, sets off a chain of events that culminates in a tornado in Texas. This is the essence of the butterfly effect, the idea that small changes can lead to large consequences. But this principle extends far beyond weather patterns. It permeates every aspect of our lives, influencing our choices, our relationships, and our very destinies. The butterfly effect teaches us that there are no isolated incidents in life. Every action, every thought, every decision we make ripples outward, interacting with countless other factors to shape our reality. This understanding brings both tremendous responsibility and immense power. It means that we are not mere spectators in the drama of our lives, but active participants, constantly influencing the unfolding of events around us. But how does this play out in our daily lives? Consider your morning routine. The decision to hit the snooze button or wake up immediately might seem inconsequential. Yet, this simple choice could set off a chain of events that dramatically alters your day. Perhaps waking up earlier leads to a chance encounter that changes the course of your career. Or maybe those extra few minutes of sleep cause you to miss an important opportunity. This principle extends to our interactions with others. A kind word to a stranger might lift their spirits, causing them to pay it forward, creating a ripple effect of positivity that touches countless lives. Conversely, a moment of impatience or anger could set off a chain of negative reactions, affecting not just the immediate recipient of our unkindness, but potentially many others down the line. Understanding the butterfly effect challenges us to be more mindful of our actions and their potential consequences. It invites us to consider the broader impact of our choices, not just on ourselves, but on the world around us. This awareness can be both empowering and overwhelming. After all, if every action has far-reaching consequences, how can we possibly navigate life without paralyzing indecision? The key lies in cultivating awareness without succumbing to anxiety. We cannot possibly predict or control all the outcomes of our actions. The web of causality is far too complex for any human mind to fully comprehend. Instead, we must focus on acting with intention and integrity in each moment, trusting that positive actions will generally lead to positive outcomes, even if we can't always see the full picture. This brings us to a profound question. If every moment holds the potential to significantly alter the course of our lives, how might we approach each day differently? How can we cultivate a state of mindful presence that allows us to make conscious choices rather than simply reacting to circumstances? As we explore these questions, we begin to see that the butterfly effect is not just a scientific principle, but a spiritual truth. It speaks to the interconnectedness of all things, the delicate balance of cause and effect that governs the universe. By understanding and working with this principle, we can begin to navigate life with greater wisdom and purpose. As we continue our exploration of the butterfly effect, we must now turn our gaze inward to the intricate tapestry of our personal experiences and relationships. This invisible web of connections forms the very fabric of our lives, shaping our perceptions, our choices, and ultimately, our destiny. Consider for a moment the seemingly random encounters that have shaped your life. The chance meeting that led to a lifelong friendship, the book recommendation that altered your career path, the missed bus that resulted in an unexpected opportunity. These events, often dismissed as coincidences, are in fact manifestations of the butterfly effect at work in your personal sphere. But the implications go far deeper than mere chance encounters. Every relationship we form, every interaction we have, sends ripples through this cosmic web. A kind word to a stranger might inspire them to pursue a dream they had long abandoned. A moment of impatience with a loved one could plant the seeds of resentment that grow over time. We are constantly influencing and being influenced by those around us in ways we can scarcely imagine. This understanding challenges us to approach our relationships with a new level of mindfulness and intentionality. If every interaction has the potential to set off a chain reaction of consequences, how might we choose to show up differently in our daily encounters? Perhaps we might listen more deeply, speak more kindly, or approach conflicts with greater empathy and understanding. Yet, it's crucial to recognize that we are not solely responsible for the outcomes in our lives or the lives of others. The butterfly effect reminds us that countless factors beyond our control are always at play. This realization can be liberating, freeing us from the burden of trying to control every aspect of our lives or the lives of those we care about. Instead, we're invited to dance with the uncertainty, to embrace the mystery of life's unfolding. This doesn't mean we become passive observers. Rather, we learn to act with intention while remaining open to the unexpected twists and turns that life inevitably brings. In our relationships, this principle encourages us to release our grip on expectations and outcomes. Instead of trying to manipulate or control others, we can focus on showing up authentically and compassionately in each moment. We trust that by consistently acting from a place of love and integrity, we contribute positively to the intricate web of cause and effect that surrounds us. This perspective also offers a profound shift in how we view the challenges and difficulties in our lives. Rather than seeing them as random misfortunes or cruel twists of fate, we can recognize them as integral parts of our journey. Each obstacle, each setback, each heartbreak is a thread in the tapestry of our lives, contributing to our growth and shaping our character in ways we may not immediately understand. Consider this: how might your life change if you viewed every experience, positive or negative, as a necessary step on your path? How would it affect your resilience, your compassion for yourself and others, your ability to find meaning in life's challenges? As we ponder these questions, we begin to see that the butterfly effect is not just about the impact of our actions on the world around us. It's also about how we choose to interpret and respond to the events in our lives. By shifting our perspective, we can transform our experience of reality itself. This brings us to a powerful truth: while we cannot control all the external factors that influence our lives, we always have a choice in how we respond to them. This is where our true power lies. In each moment, we have the opportunity to choose love over fear, compassion over judgment, growth over stagnation. By making these choices consistently, we set in motion positive ripples that extend far beyond our immediate circumstances. We become agents of positive change in our own lives and in the world around us. This is the true magic of the butterfly effect: the recognition that even our smallest actions and choices can contribute to profound transformation over time. As we close this part of our exploration, I invite you to reflect on the web of connections in your own life. How have seemingly small events or choices led to significant outcomes? How might you approach your daily interactions differently, knowing the potential impact of each moment? In our next segment, we'll explore practical ways to harness the power of the butterfly effect for personal growth and positive change. As we venture deeper into the mysteries of the butterfly effect, we uncover a profound truth: we are not merely leaves blown about by the winds of chance, but rather alchemists capable of transmuting the chaos of life into harmony and purpose. This realization empowers us to harness the butterfly effect for personal growth and positive change, not just in our own lives, but in the world around us. To begin this alchemical process, we must first cultivate a heightened awareness of our thoughts, words, and actions. Every thought we entertain, every word we speak, every action we take is a seed planted in the fertile soil of possibility. These seeds grow and multiply, often in ways we cannot foresee. By becoming more conscious of what we're planting, we can begin to shape the garden of our lives with greater intention. This awareness extends beyond our external actions to our inner world as well. Our emotions and beliefs act as powerful attractors, drawing experiences that resonate with their frequency. If we harbor feelings of unworthiness or fear, we may unconsciously create situations that reinforce these beliefs. Conversely, when we cultivate self-love and confidence, we open ourselves to opportunities that affirm our value and potential. The key is to recognize that we are not at the mercy of our thoughts and emotions, but rather their creators and stewards. Through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection, we can learn to observe our inner landscape without being swept away by it. This detachment allows us to choose which thoughts and emotions to nurture and which to let go. As we master this inner alchemy, we begin to see how it manifests in our external reality. The people we attract, the opportunities that arise, the challenges we face all reflect the energy we're putting out into the world. This understanding invites us to take full responsibility for our lives, not from a place of blame or guilt, but from a recognition of our innate power to create change. But how do we apply this knowledge practically? One powerful approach is to start each day with a clear intention. Rather than allowing the day to unfold haphazardly, we can set a conscious direction for our energy. This doesn't mean rigidly planning every moment, but rather establishing a guiding principle or focus. Perhaps today your intention is to spread kindness, or to approach challenges with curiosity instead of fear. As you move through your day with this intention, pay attention to the subtle ways it influences your choices and interactions. Notice how a commitment to kindness might lead you to smile at a stranger, offer help to a colleague, or be more patient with yourself. Observe how approaching challenges with curiosity opens up new perspectives and solutions you might have otherwise missed. Another potent practice is to regularly pause and assess the trajectory of your actions. Ask yourself if the energy of this thought, word, or deed were to ripple outward indefinitely, what kind of world would it create? This simple reflection can dramatically shift our behavior, encouraging us to act in ways that align with our highest values and aspirations. It's important to note that this practice isn't about achieving perfection or controlling every outcome. The butterfly effect teaches us that the consequences of our actions are often unpredictable and far-reaching. Instead, it's about setting in motion positive ripples to the best of our ability, trusting that they will contribute to a greater good, even if we can't always see the results. This brings us to a crucial question. How can we maintain this level of conscious creation in the face of life's inevitable challenges and setbacks? The answer lies in developing resilience and adaptability. Just as a butterfly must struggle to emerge from its chrysalis, we often grow strongest through our difficulties. By viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than roadblocks, we can transmute even our hardships into catalysts for positive change. Moreover, we must learn to dance with the unexpected. The butterfly effect reminds us that life is inherently unpredictable. Rather than resisting this truth, we can embrace it, remaining flexible and open to the twists and turns of our journey. This flexibility allows us to spot opportunities we might have missed if we were rigidly attached to a specific path or outcome. As we practice this alchemical art, we begin to see our lives as a grand experiment in conscious creation. Each day becomes an opportunity to refine our skills, to plant new seeds of possibility, to transmute challenges into growth. We recognize that we are not just passive recipients of life's circumstances, but active co-creators of our reality. This realization fills us with a sense of wonder and possibility. If a butterfly's wings can set in motion a chain of events that leads to a tornado, what magnificent changes might we create through our conscious choices and actions? As we close this segment, I invite you to ponder this question deeply. How might you use your newfound understanding of the butterfly effect to create positive change in your life and in the world? In our final exploration, we'll delve into the profound spiritual implications of this principle and how it can lead us to a deeper connection with the universe itself. As we reach the pinnacle of our exploration into the butterfly effect, we stand at the threshold of a profound spiritual awakening. This principle, far from being merely a scientific concept, reveals the intricate dance of existence itself, inviting us to step into our role as conscious participants in the cosmic symphony. The butterfly effect illuminates the fundamental interconnectedness of all things. It shows us that we are not isolated entities, but integral parts of a vast, living system. Every thought, every action, every breath we take reverberates through the fabric of the universe, contributing to the grand tapestry of existence. This realization brings with it a deep sense of responsibility and awe. We begin to see that our lives are not just our own, but are inextricably linked to the lives of all beings, to the health of our planet, and to the unfolding of the cosmos itself. This perspective shift can be both humbling and empowering. It challenges us to consider the broader implications of our choices. If every action has far-reaching consequences, how might we live in a way that contributes positively to the whole? This question invites us to align our lives with a higher purpose, to act not just for our own benefit, but for the good of all. Yet, this understanding also liberates us from the burden of trying to control everything. We recognize that we are part of something far greater than ourselves, a cosmic dance of infinite complexity. Our role is not to direct this dance, but to participate in it with grace, awareness, and love. This brings us to a profound spiritual truth: we are co-creators with the universe. By aligning our intentions and actions with the flow of life, we can participate consciously in the evolution of consciousness itself. This doesn't mean imposing our will on reality, but rather tuning into the deeper currents of existence and allowing ourselves to be guided by them. To embrace this co-creative role, we must cultivate a deep sense of presence and awareness. This involves not just being mindful of our actions, but also developing our intuition, our ability to sense the subtle promptings of the universe. As we refine this skill, we may find ourselves guided to take actions that have far-reaching positive impacts, often in ways we couldn't have predicted or planned. The butterfly effect also invites us to embrace the mystery of life. It reminds us that the consequences of our actions often unfold in ways we cannot foresee or comprehend. This understanding can free us from the need to control outcomes, allowing us to act with pure intention and then release attachment to the results. As we integrate these teachings, we may find our perspective on life's challenges shifting dramatically. What once seemed like random misfortunes or obstacles can be seen as integral parts of our growth and evolution. We recognize that even small difficulties or setbacks may be setting the stage for profound transformations. In essence, the butterfly effect calls us to live with greater consciousness, compassion, and wonder. It invites us to see the sacred in the ordinary, to recognize the potential for profound change in every moment. As we embrace this way of being, we step into our power as conscious creators, contributing our unique note to the cosmic symphony.